In honor of Independence Day, I recently had the pleasure of speaking with the Chief of Staff of the U.S. Army, General James McConville. Here now, a look at our conversation. And General McConville, welcome to GMA3. Thank you so much for being here. And let me start with 4th of July. People are going to be seeing our conversation after the 4th of July, but I want to focus on that holiday for a second because we talk Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and we talk about our men and women in uniform. But put in context Independence Day and what this day also means for our men and women in uniform.
Well, July 4th is the 245th birthday of our nation. Interesting enough, the Army, it's its 246th birthday. The Army is actually here before the nation, but the Army represents the nation. And in our history as the nations, and we're just really, really proud to have an opportunity to serve this great country and these great people in the nation.
And you're always wanting to be at your best. Always have to be at the ready, but you talk about one of your priorities is making sure you modernize the folks in uniform, modernize the Army. But that doesn't just mean getting the latest and greatest technology. What do you mean oftentimes when it comes to people, your people, and modernizing the Army?
Well, the Army is really people. It's our greatest strength. It's our most important weapon system. We're in competition for extraordinary young men and women that want to raise their right hand and serve, and quite frankly, we're very blessed they continue to do that.
How are you on the idea, something you kind of focus on, and you do it by example as well. I'm going to get into that into a moment, but the idea of a work-life balance in the Army as well.
Well, we work hard. I have my wife and I have raised 3 children. In fact, all 3 of them serve in the Army right now. My wife served, my son-in-law served, and my dad was an enlisted sailor in the Navy during the Korean War. So there's great opportunities, and the balance comes from making sure you understand what's important, that we have our soldiers there for the birth of their children. They don't miss major events. They have a chance to take their families really and get to see the world. So we think it's a great opportunity, and it's a great opportunity for advancement with all the schooling that we offer.
And I thought it was incredible when you talk about work-life balance and putting family first. I almost didn't believe the story when I read that you actually had a meeting set. The Secretary of Defense wanted to meet with you, but you had other plans and you let him know that. Will you explain this to me?
Well, this is one of those things where, you want to set the example, but at the time, the Secretary of Defense wanted to interview me to be the Chief of Staff of the Army. And my son was coming back from his first combat tour, and I wanted to be there to welcome him back, and I promised him I would be there. And so when they called up with the interview, I said, well, I really want to do this. I'm very honored to do it, but my son's coming back from combat that day, and I need to be there to welcome him back. So I was able to do that. And we have a great Secretary of Defense. He also recognizes the importance of people first, and I guess it worked out okay because we did the interview later, and I am now the Chief of Staff of the Army.
Well, that is a great story, and again, a great example as well of knowing what comes first and also having somebody understanding of that as well. So, U.S. Army Chief of Staff General James McConville, sir, it is so good to talk to you, and thank you for what you do. Thank you for your service, and we're going to see you down the road, all right?
Thank you, TJ. Great to be here with you today.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.